getting 1% better each time you try something. What's going on, guys? Armando Gong here, back with another video here to just have a conversation from my own self-development journey. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And also click the notification bell to find out whenever I push out new videos. I hit upon this in my day-to-day thoughts because as usual, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos to just work on my self-development and working on and listening to some podcasts. And one of the things that really came up to me in one of my feeds was Roberto Blake talking about people, YouTube content creators, and their first 100 videos. And I will put a link down below in the description just so you know where I'm getting this inspiration from. But he mentioned how the most popular YouTube content creators like PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, and I don't know who else he mentioned, their first 100 videos were crap. They were not the best versus their polished products that they have nowadays. And when they first put out their first 100 videos, they barely got maybe 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, who knows how many. But it was a low number, and their videos were not the greatest. There was a lot of improvement to do. And I think that's relevant in all our situations where in the beginning, we're trying to learn something new, we're trying to do something, and we expect it to be easy in the beginning to get what we want. And the reality is, it's not. In fact, the first couple 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, your stuff is not going to be the best. And I say this in regards to my own videos. I am only on day 21, I think, of me creating a video every single day, not even close to the first 100 videos like Roberto Blake mentioned. And to me, I can definitely be working on my video, working on something every single day to make this better. Now, what he mentioned, Roberto Blake, was that it doesn't matter that these first 100 videos are going to suck. In fact, they should be sucking in the beginning because that just means you have so much more to work on. But each video that you put out, try and improve on one specific aspect of it. And I think for me, I have not been doing this as much, but it doesn't have to be something very tangible like, oh, you need to add 1 subscriber per video or having additional watch time, but it could be something very minuscule, something very small. I found that my communication has gotten better where my thoughts are much more coherent. I am not stuttering as much. I think I'm projecting a bit more emotion into my talks, my monologues, and I think everything is kind of flowing a little bit better as I've done these videos more and more. Now, does that mean that I don't need to improve? Of course not. But it shows to me that as I do these more and more, there are certain things that I can work on each and every single video, which I plan on implementing more because quite honestly, every time I do one of these videos, as soon as I push it out, I kind of don't even watch it just to pick up on things I can improve on. And that's something we should also all do, just self-reflecting on the things that we've accomplished in whatever field or pursuit or hobby or business, whatever that is that we're trying to get better in. I'll give another great example where if you're trying to pick up, let's say, basketball. I love following basketball. It's kind of one of my favorite things to watch, even though I don't play as much, nor do I keep up with everyday plays and sports and news. But if you watch some of the professional basketball players, you're not going to try and do like a between the legs crossover into a behind the back spin move 360 step back fadeaway 3-pointer and expect it to be great on the first try. No one would even expect you to do that. In fact, that's probably one of the most complicated shots you could do. But where do you start from there? If you're brand new to basketball, where exactly do you try? You don't try out those fancy moves in the beginning. Where do you go? You try out just dribbling with your right hand, then maybe with your left hand, and just picking on one specific thing that you can work on each and every single time and slowly layer your progress on top of that. So it's like one day you'll be working on your right hand basketball. It might be boring, it might be tedious, but you work on those basics, those little things that will make the foundation for what you're trying to accomplish. So, your right hand dribbling, your left hand dribbling, walking with the ball, going between the legs, etc., etc., doing some layups, doing some step backs. Like there are so many different ways you can layer things, but the whole point is that each and every single time you're trying to excel in anything, pick a little thing that you can always improve on in each attempt. And all those times, all that consistency, all that effort is going to just build into what you're trying to create. It's the same theme through all these videos. Consistency, time, getting better, 1% at a time, finding one thing you can work on in order to do that. Like just even now, like I'm doing these videos now, and I noticed that I'm not staring into like to the side as much. I'm more staring towards a camera. And that helps a lot in terms of doing these presentations. One little thing to always just keep a note of to improve on, and eventually it becomes so subconscious that it doesn't matter. No, in the sense that it's not something you have to actively worry about once it gets into like a passive mode, something you don't even think about consciously doing because you've already perfected that aspect of making a video. So same thing here. Find something you can do, keep on going, and leave a comment below if this is like makes sense to you at all. Like I think this is applicable in a lot of situations, especially mine, and hopefully especially yours. Like I'm not a unique person. I think that everyone can always take these advice into account in anything they do. So again, find whatever you're trying to accomplish, find one thing you can work on little by little until it becomes so ingrained and so perfect that you can slowly add other things to work on and gradually build up whatever it is you're trying to build. Again, my name is Armando Gong. If you like this video, please click that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to find out more about any videos, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.